Hey everybody, it is June 15th, 2007. I'm Sonic Sons. I'm doing a little video about taxes. They're complicated, aren't they? I live in America. I don't know how this is like everywhere else, but dang, these things are, really messed up. And every time it seems we have a tax reform, things are still complicated. We have our income tax and our capital gains tax comes with that, and we have sales taxes, and we have like gas taxes, I think, and we have like crossing the street taxes, and we have property taxes, the estate tax or death tax, or you want to call that, tax shelters, various things which apparently big time companies know how to hide in, and they can they don't pay as much in taxes. Alternative minimum tax, whatever the crap that is, but apparently it sucks your money away if you make a lot of money very quickly. Or something like that. I don't know. Does it need to be that way? We have these mountains of paperwork that goes out every year about all that. You got to fill how much did you drive your cars last year? And how much of that was for business, and how much was for pleasure? And how much was for, add up these three lines and do some calculus, and it's like thousands of pages of tax code or something. And all these successful programs and lawyers and stuff who get paid to work this stuff out for you. But it's crazy it needs to be worked out this way at all. I found this interesting quote. And granted, this is from 1947, so I guess things may have changed, but it seems applicable. Quote, "In my own case, the words of such an act as the income tax merely dance before my eyes in a meaningless procession, cross-reference to cross-reference, exception upon exception, couched in abstract terms that offer me no handle to seize hold of, and that leave in my mind only a confused sense of some vitally important but successfully concealed purpose, which it is my duty to extract, but which is within my power, if at all, only after the most inordinate expenditure of time. I know that these monsters are the result of fabulous industry and ingenuity, plugging up this hole and casting out that net against all possible evasion, yet at times I cannot help recalling a saying of William James about certain passages of Hegel, that they were no doubt written with a passion of rationality, but that one cannot help wondering whether to the reader they have any significance, save that the words are strung together with synectical correctness." End quote. Yeah. I think, and each time they try and perform something, they plug this hole, they have to, just add another rule, which, just makes it more complicated, and generally more complications allow for more holes. I've always wondered, and I hope there's, a tax lawyers group or something out there to tell me this. What would happen if we just radically simplified it? What would happen if we just had an income tax? And that was it. Alright? And what if everything you make in your job counts as income, and all your capital gains, that counts as income, and anything that you may find on the street, and anything that anyone may donate to you, and anything that you get, anything that comes in, that becomes yours, is income. And you could, tax that rather highly if you like, but with all the other taxes gone, that wouldn't be, that'd be okay. And then you'd still be taxing every part of the economy. Why do we have a separate, sales tax? If we buy something, then the money goes to that corporation, and that corporation would have some income, and you could tax that. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that work? Wouldn't you And then you can maybe have like your federal income tax and your state income tax, and you add those up and figure out what percentage of your stuff actually gets taxed. What's all this with tax brackets too? Like I guess I can see, you know, you have more money, you pay a higher percentage in taxes because you hardly need that money if you're, you know, a multi-millionaire. Maybe. Do we have to have like separate brackets? Can't we just like plot a curve, you know, and then just like, you know, the x-coordinate is how much money you have, and the y-axis is what percentage of tax you have to pay. Some simple calculation, and it's like, yeah, I'm right here. I pay this percentage, you know, just as an income tax. Wouldn't that be easy? Wouldn't that be, I don't know. And then if you want to encourage various behaviors, here's the thought. Instead of taxing the bad behavior, which makes things kind of complicated, maybe you could pay them for the good behavior. You know? And you could like, so you have a kind of a high tax rate maybe, but then if you, I don't know, don't use a lot of energy, considering how much you would probably use, you know, then you'd get money from the government. Here's your allowance for being good. Something like that. That'd be interesting. A lot less complicated. I don't know. I really don't know that much about taxes, but I'm just saying, you know, the thing is crazy. But thanks for watching. See you later.